everybody, and welcome to today's edition of HCAM Sports Talk. I'm your host, Tom Nappy. On today's edition, we take you through the latest happenings in Hiller sports, and there were a lot of them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the Hiller happenings from the spring season. On Wednesday, June 4th, the second-seeded Hiller softball team battled 15th-seeded Marblehead in the round of 16, and it was a great battle between two very good pitchers. The Hillers got things going in the bottom of the first. And this is hit in the air, and that's going to land in the shallow right field. One run is in. Here comes another. And the Hillers played a pair with 2 outs in the inning. A 2 RBI double by Ashley Callery. And they'll get the out at first, and then it's thrown into the outfield, and the runner is going to advance. And she's going to try to come all the way home, and she will. It remained a 2-1 Hiller lead until the bottom of the fifth. And she gets a good piece of this one. That's going to land in center field, and here comes another Hiller run. And now the ball gets away, and they're going to send another one to score. And that'll turn into 2 more runs for the Hillers. A beauty of a hit by Charlotte Holden. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, because this Marblehead lineup, they can hit. This is hit in the air, left side, and caught. For the out, runner from third is going to be sent home, and she will score. A nice sacrifice RBI flyout for Caroline Osmond. Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the middle. That'll trickle in. Here comes another run. Callie Arthur around to score. An RBI single for Addie Walls. Now Tessa Francis now up to 112 pitches. And this is hit in the air towards center field. That'll drop in for a hit. Here comes another Hiller run. She drove that a mile, and she's at third with a stand-up RBI triple. The Hillers end up taking the win 7-1. Addie Walls goes the complete 7 innings on the mound for the Hillers, giving up no earned runs and no hits while striking out 8 hitters. Charlotte Holden went 2 for 4 at the plate with a pair of runs and a pair of RBIs. Zoe Levine went 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI as the Hillers improved to 19-3 and advanced to the round of 8, where they will take on Westwood on Saturday, June 7th at 6 p.m. We caught up with some of the Hillers after the game. All right, moving on to the round of 8. How does it feel?
It feels great. It was a little scary there for a second, but we came through. I know we could, so very excited.
And it seemed like a tough lineup out there to face today. Those hitters battled. How was it facing that Marblehead team?
They were a good team for sure. The pitcher had a really good changeup, and she threw pretty hard, so that was definitely something to work through. But overall, it went really well. So thank you.
And your offense came through in the last couple innings, giving you a little room to work with. That must have made you feel a little good heading into those later innings.
Definitely, it's nice to have some insurance and know that if I walk somewhere or something, it's not the end of the world. We'll be fine.
The round of 8, how does it feel?
I mean, it feels so good. I feel like it's just all the hard work we put in through the season just showing on the field.
Yes,
yeah.
Feels great. Yeah, it's awesome. Yes,
all right,
super excited.
Holly, did you get a little frustrated they kept walking you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But I mean, as I said to my teammates in the field, I got them to back me up. So if they don't want to pitch to me, they have 8 other girls in the lineup that they got to pitch to. So, yeah.
Yes.
All right, you got Westwood coming up next, a team that you've seen a couple times before. What do we got to look out with that Westwood team?
Stay patient.
Yeah, I would say stay patient. I mean, we know they definitely have a great pitcher, so we know what's coming at us. But I mean, we're a great little team, and we showed that we can fight through adversity.
We've seen them before, and we know what's coming, and we're ready.
Yeah, beat them again.
All right,
yeah.
And Surprisingly, I don't think many people do this, but Addie Walls technically got a no-hitter. There was no hits there.
Really?
Can you talk about her performance out there today?
Oh my God. I mean, I just think it's amazing because she's only a sophomore. So, I mean, to show the poise that she has on the mound is just incredible at this age. And, I mean, she wasn't getting some calls today, and she just kept grinding through, and we couldn't be more proud of her.
Yeah, she's unreal. I'm so honored to be able to catch for her.
I'm so honored to have her as my catcher.
Yeah.
A great battery right there. Addie, were you aware that you actually got the no-hitter?
I actually was not. I just found out. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, well, congratulations, girls.
Thank
Round
you.
of 8. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Round of 8. How does it feel?
This feels really great. This is a really special team, and they put in a lot of work so far this season, and I'm glad that we're still having some success.
And that Marblehead lineup seemed like a tough lineup, but of course Addie Walls was able to work her magic. Can you talk about her performance out there today?
Addie she's incredible on the mound. She's very composed all the time. She doesn't let bad calls get to her or walks or anything. So she's always very composed, and so we're really proud of her, especially because she's still so young.
And funny enough, it might not seem like it, but a no-hitter for Addie today, which was pretty incredible.
Are you serious?
According to the Game Changer.
I think there might have been one hit there in an early inning, but I have to go back and check. If that would be awesome. No.
Well, you got Westwood coming up next. You've seen them a couple times.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you got to look out for with this very good Westwood team coming into town?
We know they have a really great pitcher, and so we have to try to jump on it early and try to get a few runs on the board in the first couple innings. But I'm glad we have the home field, and we'll be able to get the last at bats.
And welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf field for Hopkinton Hiller softball on HCAM. Tom Nappy alongside Morgan Donahue on the call as the second-seeded Hopkinton Hillers take on 7th-seeded Westwood Wolverines in this round of 8 game. And Morgan, glad you could join us for the broadcast, a little rivalry broadcast we got going on here.
Got a few of those this year.
But 2 great softball teams, 2 TVL rivals, and they are meeting up here today.
Don't get better than this, Tom. You know, a trip to the Final Four on the line in a game versus a TVL rival, you know, that is what you dream of. 2 teams that certainly have a lot of respect for each other.
Full count pitch.
That's
and
a
this
well-hit
is
ball.
hit a mile towards center field, and that is gone.
Over everything. It went over the staging fence and the permanent fence for the 2-run home run. Bridget Mulkeen hit a home run in her last game. It was her 100th career hit, a 2-run home run. And then back-to-back games, 2-run home runs. You know, great way to set the tone for Mulkeen.
Mulkeen set to deliver. And this is hit in the air, right side, and that'll drop. And she's going to keep going to second base. Slides in. She is safe. Set to step in, and look at that. They're going to intentionally walk her.
So I haven't seen that. So you can do it without even having to throw a pitch.
Yes.
You can just say go to first.
It's just like the big leagues.
Yes. Oh, okay. I like it.
Same rules here
you know
now.
You don't have to, throw 4 pitches. I like that.
Holly Paharik had 3 intentional walks in the Marblehead game.
Really?
She didn't even get to hit.
They were doing their research then, huh?
And Callery going to drive this one into center field. Lead runner being waved around. Throw home off the mark. She'll score. And now Holly will go to third. And how about that piece of hitting by Ashley Callery?
To first base or get a nice throw over E. Clinton.
And that pitch down low. She's taken off. Slides in. And now they're going to send Riesenberger home. And this game is tied. Wind up and the pitch. And this is driven up the right side off the first baseman's glove. Here comes Paharik around to score. And it's an RBI single for Caroline Osmond. Coming through big once again is the catcher.
That was a laser. Eve Clinton had a glove on it, but it was just so hard hit and well positioned off to the right side that she couldn't get the full glove on it. But a great hit there by Osmond to get the RBI and put the Hillers up 3-2. She can get this out. That ball is going to backstop.
And it's going to get away. Here comes Vallis, and she'll score. Elena Vallis coming around on the wild pitch. And the Hillers are now up by 2. Hark singled in the first, was intentionally walked in the third. Ended up scoring a run in the third inning as well.
Fast
Down
baseline.
low,
First,
checking
they
at
got
first.
her.
Oh, they got her off
But
the
the runner coming down the back.
And now
back
she's going to
side.
head back to
They
first.
got to tag her before she goes home, did they? Yes. Well, they're going to say safe, so the run scores for Hopkinton because they didn't get the tag on that. But the Wolverines would have had to tag her before the runner at third touches home to get the out without the run scoring, but unable to get that tag. That run is going to count. 5-2 Hillers.
For Addie Walls, not so easy to strike out.
Infield in still for the Wolverines.
And Walls gets a good piece of this one to the fence. See you later. A grand slam for Addie Walls.
What a hit. Helping out the effort. When you see good pitchers that hit well like that, you know, it's what a confidence builder you have where you can make a difference in helping out the effort when you're back on that mound. But what a timely hit right there. Grand slam over the left field fence to put the Hillers up 9-2.
What an absolute shot by Addie. Lineup has really made her work. And this is up the left side, and that is going to get by the third baseman. Here comes another Hiller run.
Johnson got a piece of that one, but she had to lay out a little bit for that one. It was a well-placed hit.
Well, lots of TVL teams still standing, and here's a bunt up the first base line, and that is fair. Throw home.
Gonna be safe at home, out at first.
Was a little late, so they did get one of the outs.
So, yeah, I got the out at first, but the runner at third is safe.
Was at the plate, 1-1. Well, we'll see if what happens if it gets to that point here. And Addie Wall's gonna drive this into left field. Another run will score. An RBI single for Addie Walls, who, fresh off a grand slam last inning, drives in another Hiller run. Wind up and the pitch, and this is driven into left field. Leadoff single for Abby Johnson.
Hard hit ball there by Johnson. You remember,
Right.
you know, all the.
Oh, and a nice steal there. Oh, they got her! It was a tremendous tag by Paharik. She jumped up, reached the glove down, and got her.
That possibility and have the tag ready.
Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the middle. Grabbed by the second baseman, throw to first. They get the out. 4-3 for out number 2.
Down the last out. Maybe someday it'll be Bridget Mulkeen Field. She certainly earned it with what she's done in a Western uniform.
Pops this one up, and it's caught, and that's your ball game. The Hopkinton Hillers are heading to the Final Four as they defeat Westwood 12-2. What a tremendous run by this Hopkinton Hillers team. And the run continues on to the Final Four as they get a victory over a great Westwood team. 12-2 is your final. The bats came through big. Addie Walls was tremendous on the mound. The defense was flawless. A great win for the Hopkinton Hillers. They scored 12 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Westwood 2 runs on 5 hits and 4 errors. Your player of the game, certainly Addie Walls. And now the team coming over to celebrate their tremendous accomplishment. And Morgan, with the state tournament format, to get to the Final Four, even to be at this point, it's just tremendous.
Big shout out to the Hillers. What an incredible season. They are not done yet. They are Final Four bound after a terrific game. And look at them, they got the trophy and they are gonna soak this one in. This is just a remarkable team, as I mentioned, start to finish.
TVA Large champion and 1-seeded plus undefeated Hopkinton Hillers boys tennis took on 4th-seeded Duxbury in the Division II state semifinal at Bridgewater Raynham High School on Monday, June 9th for a chance to go to the Division II state championship. Here's a look at what happened.
Great ball, Richard. Good, guys. Oh, yeah. All right.
Some rain would move in, and the last remaining match would be a no match. But Duxbury won 3 out of the other 4 matches and clinched their trip to the Division II state championship. The Hillers' incredible record-breaking season comes to an end at 21 wins and 1 loss. In MIAA Baseball State Tournament Division III preliminary action, 33rd seeded Martha's Vineyard traveled to 32nd seeded Ashland on Friday, May 30th. Martha's Vineyard took the lead in the top of the 12th. Ashland looked to strike back, footage courtesy of WACA TV in Ashland. Ashland comes up short, and Martha's Vineyard holds on for the 4-3 win. The Clockers finished their incredible season with a record of 12 wins and 9 losses. Some of the other playoff baseball scores from around the TVL include 26-seeded Millis picked up a 2-1 win over 39-seeded Madison Park Vocational. Millis would fall in the round of 32 to 7th-seeded Charlestown 6-3, and their great season came to an end with a record of 5-15. In Division III baseball action, 24th-seeded Medfield plated 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th in their preliminary game to take a 4-1 win over 41st-seeded Greater Lowell Tech. Medfield fell short in the round of 32 at 9th-seeded North Reading and ends their incredible season with a record of 12 wins and 9 losses. Also in Division III, 21st-seeded Holliston fell short in their round of 32 game versus 12th-seeded Hanover by a final of 10-1. TVL Large co-champ Holliston ends their terrific season with a record of 14-9. In softball action, 16th-seeded Medway hosted 17th-seeded Cardinal Spellman in Division III action. After Cardinal Spellman tied the game at 4 with a 3-run top of the 7th, Medway looked to walk off with the win. Footage courtesy of Medway Athletics.
Yes, and she walks it off. What a great job. Allie walks it off. And we win 5-4.
Medway walks off with the 5-4 win over Cardinal Spellman and advance to the round of 16 to take on first-seeded Dighton Rehoboth. In other TVL softball action, 15th-seeded Millis took an 11-9 win in their round of 32 game versus 18th-seeded Mount Greylock and advances to the round of 16 to take on second-seeded Greenfield. In Division III girls lacrosse action, 6th-seeded Ashland took the 14-7 win in the round of 32 over 27th-seeded Pembroke. WACA TV in Ashland caught up with freshman Kendall Westerland following the Clockers' win.
Pembroke came in, they were looking to win. It was really tight there through the half. Describe kind of some of the physical play on that ride. You guys are really jumping on it. You, Ayla, and Abby are always so aggressive on the ride. I think the other team took a little offense to it. What do you think?
Yeah, it was good. They were really using the sideline, I think, to trap the ball. The refs were really calling all the pushes, so we had to get our bodies in front and not push with our sticks and stuff, and just trap them using the sideline and not go for the check and stuff. Yeah,
because you saw, as you know, Paige went down, right? So you guys all had to step up. You significantly stepped up today, dishing the ball twice for 2 assists and 5 goals. Talk for a little second what you think about the play of Alana Duffy today with the goaltending.
I think she did great. She always plays great and helps us a lot. Her clears are really good. She's good with seeing the open players, and our transition's really good with her when she passes the ball up to the attackers, and we can really push the fast break.
Yeah, it was amazing to see everybody step up a little bit here today. You had, Abby with 2 goals. Pinto showed up, got in the game. She got a nice goal. Also, Ashley. I mean, just to see such a great group of girls, like a variety of shooters and also a variety of assists too. Coming in now, you have Ursuline or Dighton Rehoboth coming up. We don't know much about them, but if you guys play like you did today and get on that draw, get those draw controls, you guys both look strong. How do you think Maggie did today on the draw?
I think she did good. She really used like Peyton and I to get the ball. She didn't really like self it as much, and I thought Peyton did good with getting him on that side when they were there.
So are you talking when you're on the circle together,
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, I'm going left, I'm going right. It's coming to you, Peyton. I don't have the ball." So communication is key out there, as we know. And even on the offensive zone, the draw and dumps, pick and rolls. It's like you guys are now been playing for so long together that you know where each other's going to be, and running plays or just running that pick and roll, draw and dump is such an important part of the game. So I think you guys are just doing great, and I'm really excited to see where we go. Hopefully we get past Dighton Rehoboth or Ursuline and we get to the next level, and then it's going to be a great end of the season. So good job today.
In other girls lacrosse action, 26-seeded Holliston Panthers girls lacrosse captured an 11-5 win in the preliminary round over 39-seeded Bristol Plymouth. Holliston's season came to an end with a loss to 7-seeded Falmouth, and their season comes to an end with a record of 6-14. 19-seeded Medway girls lacrosse ended their incredible season with a loss in the round of 32. They finished 8-11. 29th-seeded Dedham girls lacrosse ends their season with a 10-9 preliminary loss to 36-seeded Chicopee. First-seeded Medfield took a dominant win over 32nd-seeded Groton Dunstable in the round of 32. Medfield, who is now 18-3, next takes on Nauset in the round of 16. In Division II girls lacrosse, the 17th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers fell short in their round of 32 game versus 16th-seeded Methuen, 17-9. The Hillers' incredible season comes to an end with a record of 11-8. Congratulations to the Westwood girls track and field team as they took the Division III state title in the 4x800 event. This video was shared on X by head coach Jen Tian. Overall, Westwood tied for third at the Division III state championships.
Okay, Haley, our speedy April, most consistent run of all time. She killed it. She saw the clock and she did what she had to do. Yes, Haley! Ryan, our speedy freshman. She sacrificed so much for us. Thank you so much. And a national qualifying freshman with a She did great. And we have Dave Gavin, our speedy third leg, who has ran 2 amazing races this weekend, and this is her second Division III, number 1. Speedy Handle.
Also for Westwood, the Wolverines boys 4x400 team also took home a state championship. And last but not least, Westwood's Mavie Gavin takes the state title in the 800 meter.